So Corey, you said there's a merge. Oh yeah, I see a merge request pending.
You want to share your screen?
Yeah, for sure. Corey just said, hey, what's with the pending merge request? So.
Yeah.
the-
Oh, the open one. That's something we hadn't talked about.
Okay.
They do that merge request routinely to like automatically update your composer build, and then you can just merge it if you want to.
Oh, okay.
So click on the merge requests. Yeah. And you can check the changes.
All right, so. Let's see.
Up and up top. It's the changes tab.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, okay. Well,
There's no changes, I guess, because we just updated composer, but
okay. So
so
can I ditch it or just merge it?
I would merge it just to get familiar.
Okay. So let's go back here. Just, oh, there's no, when pipeline finishes, I just hit merge and it does it immediately.
Yeah, because the pipeline already finished for that branch.
Cool. All right.
All right. How'd the prod deploy go?
Let's see. Let's go back and check out our, oops. Refresh. There it is. I'd say that went well.
But it should be installed because
Oh,
you ran the
so
config.
let's see if it's installed. Yeah, you're right. Let's make sure it's installed on dev.
Okay, so the cloud action didn't fire for either one.
Mhm.
You installed it in your cloud IDE, pushed it to dev, and the cloud action didn't run. Can we see if there's a
Yeah, let's just check real quick and see. Let's make sure that it's. Go back down the chain and see how far. Oh yeah, so it was installed here. Okay, so what do you want to do? What do you want to check?
any output from the cloud action?
Okay. Dev code to prod.
No.
Although it wasn't here, it wasn't installed there, so it would be this one, right? Deploy.
Oh, you can see it failed. Okay, this is good. Because the feeds module is in a confused. So I would in your IDE uninstall feeds and then reinstall feeds EX and feeds tamper.
Okay. So
I don't think we committed the code for that module install. But anyways, if you do drush PMU feeds dash Y or yeah.
hang on. My cursor went away because I was getting a call. Send that person to voicemail. Okay.
Yep. Now do drush en dash Y feeds. Actually feeds underscore EX, comma, feeds underscore tamper.
Oh, sorry, en-y, and then feeds. What was it?
Underscore EX, comma, feeds underscore tamper.
Like that?
Yep. All right, we didn't commit the config for this right, and it's in a confused state. So for each of those, type in drush config : delete. and the name of those three, one at a time, one at a time. You can copy and paste it.
I'll just do. So we're getting does not exist on. Oh. I'm on the at SVG branch. I should probably check out main, yeah? Or does it matter?
You could check out main and pull origin main.
Oops. Or just pull.
Well. I would just push it up on this branch again
Okay,
and do another merge request, and then
okay.
after you push, then check out main and pull, or after you merge it, after you merge the merge request, then check out main, pull origin main. Right, you know what? We'll do another trick. Type in git stash. Now git checkout main. Now git stash apply.
Like that.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, so when you say stash, it like stashes your changes and removes them from the working tree.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And now do git pull origin main.
Okay.
Git stash. Git pull origin main.
There we go.
Stash apply, and it may give you a merge conflict because we'll see.
Get stash apply like that.
Yep.
And what is this gonna do? This is gonna try to reapply our change file.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so now do we want to try to redelete the feeds?
Now,
Or
yeah, now
check-
run drush config delete against those three configs.
Let's just go. Still doesn't exist.
It was in the error message that I printed out. You have to scroll up. Those three.
Oh,
Do them one at a time.
so am I writing just feed that? Or this entire thing? Why? Feeds dot setting. So it'll
One at a-
literally take that.
You have to do one at a time.
Okay. Good. All right.
All right.
Now we
Brush en feeds underscore ex feeds underscore Tampa.
I guess I gotta delete that too. Yeah. Oh, the table. Shit. Did that error you think from installing because it exists, or you think it's just an alert?
Do Drush
Or-
PMU feeds again.
Trash what? PMU feeds?
Yeah.
Okay,
Now run.
that,
Well, 1 sec. What I just sent in the chat, Drush that.
got it, hold on. I was wondering if we were gonna drop that, okay.
Drush SQL query drop table. Try typing it. It may have copied strange.
Okay, feeds clean.
Okay, now do the Drush EN. When you uninstalled it, it may have dropped the table.
Okay.
You
Actually,
can
let's
go
do
there.
this, yeah. Okay, that's good.
Cool. All right, now do Drush config export and then git add, git commit, git push. Colon export.
Ah, damn it. Told you I can't type when people watch.
Hmm.
Didn't do why. Okay. Get at area, right?
Yep.
Uh. And get push. Yeah,
Yeah. Git push origin main.
okay, so we should have a pipeline going now. Go. Brian, any idea what the issue there was?
Not sure. I don't think we committed the config right for the feeds module.
I think it's running on Corey's local. So,
Yeah. It's like it was like partially imported or something, I'm not sure. But this will now import both what you tried importing last time and what you just committed.
so maybe both of us pushing or something. Or I didn't pull, maybe I didn't pull it at the right time. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
So while that's going, let's just go up to prod for a minute. Site Studio. Like, what are some of the key helpful hints on this one?
I mean, really, we're just talking about the process of building the homepage.
Okay, but I mean, like in here, like styles, manage your style. That's just CSS build, right?
Yeah,
Base
you're gonna do
style,
the
custom
global
styles,
styling.
okay, cool, all right. Setting,
If you in the admin menu, if you hover over Site Studio
yep,
and website settings, this lets you configure it.
oh yeah, cool. That's great.
Yep. And then the base styles are how you do like global styling. So do styles, base styles.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's cool.
Click on base styles.
Oh,
So
yeah, there you can edit your H1, see what the edit looks like.
yeah. And
Oh, no kidding.
that's your style builder there. So I recommend doing like a training thing on a Site Studio.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a big topic, and it'll save you time in the long run.
Yeah, there's some good stuff, I think, in the. And then as far as what you're thinking about with the feeds and the export, is there a, and I gotta make sure, yeah. Corey, when they locked it down, we might need to get, new logins for the website. Okay. All right. Um. So in order to export it, yeah, let me hit Ray up about that. Uh, I think they cleared them out. I had a login when we were estimating it, I think, but. Okay, let's go back and see. Still running. All right, Corey, I shot Ray an email. Hopefully he can turn those around real quick for us. Oh, there it goes. All right, we're done. We're past with the feeds, so. Let's see if here. Oh, do I need to, I need to commit it for the, right, Brian? I need to commit it here in order for it to run the cloud actions.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's gonna be Code Studio build. All right. Actually, did I need to run the merge request first or?
No. There was no merge request. We didn't do a merge.
Oh, because
request.
we were on main. I forgot. I thought we were on the other one, the add one. But yeah, we're still on main. So perfect. Okay. Uh-huh. So Corey, you'll just literally work on main for right now. We won't need to do branches until actually we're live. I just did I deployed the code here. So now it should be running those cloud actions.
Yep.
I was just telling Corey. And should I, no, I should wait for that to happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like this is the cloud actions running for that. That's good.
Okay, nice.
What was that?
I said, okay, nice.
Yeah, so I don't know if we saw those last. Okay, so it's not complete, but it is. That's up there. So now I'm going to drag that to the production. Look at feeds, see if it's there. Yep, but it's not active.
Well, you're in your IDE right now.
Oh, that's ID. Okay, that's the dev. Okay, it's there, it's active. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna push that up to prod. Do I need to also push the database over?
You
Or is
deploy
it gonna,
prod?
I'm deploying the code to prod and it should automatically run the configuration. So I shouldn't have to push the database, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. Okay. So it's actually running the configurations. Okay. So hypothetically, when that's done, it should be on prod. Cool. All right. So let's just see. Yep. Yeah. Well, SVG is, well, maybe it's not done yet. Is that an issue?
What?
An error. It's still trying to deploy the code to prod, but it's got,
Not sure.
but it's still,
Yeah,
that's-
so it could have been like a sub process or something. The main one's still
Okay.
running.
okay. So feeds and feeds here on dev. Close that.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Back.
And it's still, yeah, it's still running. So as far as like, as far as the process here, for the conversion for WordPress, because we're not gonna be able to do that. Is there a plugin that we install to export it all to XML, or is it straight out of WordPress?
It's straight out of WordPress. There's a
Okay.
UI. Well, I think it was, unless the site I was on had a plugin.
Okay.
XML.
Yeah, it looks like there's a migration tool. And once, yeah,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
If I can share my screen, I'll show you.
Sure, yeah,
You should take a screenshot of
yeah, I'll do it.
the configuration. Yeah, I would take 3 screenshots.
Okay, hang on. Let's see. All right, hold. Grab a screenshot of this. Okay.
Two.
Yep.
And this is how you set like where in the XML the items are.
Mhm.
So it's like there's RSS as the wrapper, and then channels within that, and then there's a list of item elements.
Okay.
And then these are the properties within item. Let me see if I still have the XML.
Yeah, see if it has a generated by at the top.
Yeah, I still have the XML.
Yeah, is there a, when you look at that, is there a generated at the top, or what does it say? True. That's the site.
Yeah.
I can't
So
really.
it goes RSS, channel, then item. And then there's a series of items.
I'm just looking to see if what the tool was that was used to create it. At the top, see if it has a generated by WordPress. I don't see a name for a plugin, so maybe it is straight up WordPress, right? Do you see something on there?
Generator is WordPress 6.1.1.
Yeah, all right. Go to tools.
So you would import this to another site.
Yeah.
So that is like
Okay.
that's how you specify
Hmm.
what those are, and then these are the properties within that. So title, content encoded, title, etc. It's empty. And then tamper. I think you said, didn't you say one of you had used this before?
We've used feeds before. I don't remember if we used tamper or not.
Tamper is how you can.
What was that, Corey? We did?
Yeah, we've used feeds and feeds tamper before. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right, nice. So then, yeah, feeds tamper lets you refine the data, and then I used upload as a. You can either use like a URL when you do a feed type. You can either do a URL or an upload, and I did the upload file so that I could, yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So it takes about 15 minutes once you know what you did, like how to do it.
Yeah, that may, depending on how much content is in that site, that may speed things up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna be a lot of copy and paste for migration.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Okay, we're done here. Let's see.
You want to share?
Yeah. All right. Is installed on prod and SVG. Yeah, okay, so we are, right now, we're all synced up. Our dev and prod environment synced up, we pushed up. I think that takes us through the process. I love the fact that configurations happen automatically. One of the issues we had back in the day was that some of the stuff that configurations got a little muddy because at the time blocks, Corey, correct me if I'm wrong, but at the time blocks were considered configuration changes, and I don't know, it was just tough because we had our actual, end user client was doing that kind of changes and stuff. So
Oh yeah. No, it gets messy. It's between content and config, and like there's
Yep.
block config entities and there's also block content entities.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, that got a little maddening. So I think, I don't know, Corey, if you have any, I think our workflow, I kind of feel 80–90% good about it. And I think as we use it, it'll get cleaner and cleaner. And I feel like right now the dev, unless we have to, as we need to add more modules, we'll have to come through the process, but we might be ready to start building on the dev environment. With the CMS and stuff. And
Well,
yeah,
I mean, I
what you
gotta
got?
look at videos or something about,
Site Studio.
yeah, like.
Okay.
Do Acquia Academy, do a Google search for Acquia Academy Site Studio.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
think,
have our Acquia Academy accounts.
dude, it took
Yeah.
forever for Corey to get his Acquia Academy thing. Like mine worked, and just for some reason he was locked out forever. So we're both in Acquia Academy, so we can dive into that.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend doing the Site Studio training first, and then.
Okay. Cool.
One thing I want to mention, just in case. So when you import configuration of Site Studio, depending on what the change was, like say you updated a template
Mm-hmm.
of a Site Studio component, like you updated the markup, like the elements so when you import it, using the config import process that you're using,
Mm-hmm.
it won't, I'm not sure if it might not, I don't think it will regenerate the template file in CSS and template file. So there's an HTML twig file that gets generated for the component.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a different, there's Site Studio package sync. Yeah, you see sync packages there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can either do this, and that'll import that'll generate stuff just for what changed.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can say after a deploy, rebuild everything for Site Studio.
Say that again.
Or we can make it so that after a code deploy, everything for Site Studio rebuilds, so it rebuilds all the templates. And that would just mean that it would take the right thing to do is to do a package setup. So
you would come in here and just export what was changed type of thing, or?
Actually, I deleted all those. I use so the training will talk about it. I won't try to get into it now because it is kind of complicated.
Okay.
But if you don't do the package and you want your Site Studio stuff to rebuild, there's the other option that's simpler. Is good if you go to the code base, CloudIDE.
Sorry. Yeah.
And I don't see, let me check. Trying to find the right way for you to get cloud hooks. Okay, can you do a Google search for Acquia Cloud hooks?
Mhm.
Automate with cloud hooks. And then run those commands right there. Or it's really just the top two commands.
The P hooks and the S, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna make it in project at the,
Yep.
is this going to sync or is this gonna be in my local, my ID?
It's gonna be code that's gonna be in your local Git that you'll then push.
Actually, I'll copy and paste this.
Yeah. Okay, now if you refresh the file tree, oh, you can see the directory there now, hooks.
Mhm.
Expand hooks and common.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So these are bash scripts that run on certain events in Acquia. And we can tell it to on postcode deploy and postcode update. Rebuild site studio. So expand one of those. What about postcode update? Samples. All right, no.
Here,
Oh yeah. Yeah, postcode deploy. And what about postcode update? No, we could give you better examples. Here, can I request control?
yeah. Or I can grant it, hang on.
Hmm.
All right, you should have it.
Yeah.
All right, since you're busy, I'm gonna make some more coffee. Scott, did you see a?
Oh shit, can you copy that? Actually, never mind, I can do it.
Gonna type it, okay. Restroom, I'll be right back.
Okay. It'll be
Still work.
something like this.
Okay. Now, will this reside again locally, or is this something that'll push up and Corey will get, or does Corey need to, do I need to get Corey these files and have him redo this?
So this is more code changes that you're gonna push.
Okay, they will be part of our,
And right, so you're using Cloud Actions right now. This is an alternative to Cloud Actions. But I didn't see a Cloud Action to rebuild Site Studio.
okay,
Which is something that you might need to happen on your deploys. So from your local, you could be like thrush at D01 or bombs dot
dev,
of cohesion rebuild. And that would like regenerate the template.
Okay.
And
and
these
you could also call that on prod as well, but will
Yeah.
that only work once this code is up there, or is that built in, you can just do it anytime?
So say that you updated a component, you deployed it to prod,
Mhm.
but the template didn't update.
Gotcha,
And so this will rebuild all the templates, and
okay,
so that you could do this locally. And the hook I just added is a way to automate it.
okay,
So this is a hook that runs on postcode update and postcode deploy.
Mhm.
Deploy is when you click the button in the UI to deploy code, and
Okay.
update is when a commit is pushed to a branch that's already checked out in an environment.
So if we uncomment that and push this up, then it'll always do that. Outside of that, we would manually do it with the code
Right.
we've got below.
Right. And I just want to make sure I used, it may not be URI. I just want to
Okay,
check I gave you the right thrush.
sorry. Your approval to take control of my screen was sitting on the other one side.
Oh, I just found it somewhere else.
Okay.
What is it? It's like this, thrush at,
The environment.
yeah.
So that we don't actually, so it actually is using variable right there, huh?
Yeah, those are the, so
Okay.
these are the variables that come into the script.
Got it. Okay,
Thrush 10 is, that'll avoid some issues. Because by default, it might use thrush 8 and, but yeah. Just didn't want you to get stuck later.
yeah. Okay, and then should I update that in the update one as well?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's commented out right now, but
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it there so that if we ever come back and decide.
yeah. And so you could disable Cloud Actions and only use this, and then you would put the config import and updb commands in here, just
Mhm.
like that one does.
Mhm.
And you might not even be deploying that often. Maybe it's something you just want to run manually.
Yeah, I think actually like running it manually is probably gonna be the way for us. Don't you think, Corey? Like we can just, after we make Site
Yeah.
Studio stuff, we can just run this. Like if we push it to prod and the template's not there, we would just run that on prod and have it rebuild. But it's good to know
Yeah,
that if we have
I would
weirdness
recommend
happen.
manual to
Okay.
start.
Okay, cool. All right, what,
You guys, I've been up since I got up super early this morning.
no, I was gonna say, I think we're probably good for us to dive in and start doing stuff.
Cool.
And I think we're good. Corey, do you have anything right now? Otherwise we can just jump in and go, yeah? Yeah, Brian, I appreciate it, man. I think that
Yeah,
was,
I'll go through the Acquia Academy, figure it out.
Yeah.
okay.
I appreciate everything, dude.
Yeah, dude, really do. That was awesome. You know, and what I really dig is like we hit some hurdles that would have just, like I said, stalled us for days. And because we're hitting them with you on there, like you could plow us through it. So hopefully we'll be clean from here. All right.
Cool, man. Good luck.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Take care.